Hello and welcome to the gojenn videocast. Today is Sunday, March 13th, 2016. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to try to do something a little different. I guess you've noticed that I like to do that to keep things exciting in the video. So today what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do a kind of MS.CENDOLIFE plan with me for my color crush. Excuse me for not knowing what words I'm trying to say. An update on my crochet. I will have hopefully posted a picture at the beginning of the video of the Afghan as it stands now, which is all of the motifs are done and 58 of the 79 total motifs are joined. Excuse me while thank you. So I only have to join those last 21 motifs and then border the whole thing and I'll be done. And I really feel like that is the first priority on my to-do list because I've had that going since January and it has to be completed for the Harry Potter House Cup on Ravelry by the end of March. So I want to get that done and out of the way, and then I'm going to concentrate nearly all of my energy on my Etsy shop. So let's see. I guess I'm going to start with just a quick walkthrough of my fauxmidori. Let's see. I know I should have put a marker to remind myself where I started. This was last Sunday. So this is where we left off. And I've really enjoyed sticking with the green for the month of March. This is March 7th, and it was a very, very eventful day. I opened my Etsy shop. The name is Stitchy Markers. There's only one item open or for sale on the shop right now because you have to list your, or at least as I understand it, I had to list something before I could secure the shop name, so I couldn't order business cards or anything like that until I actually had something for sale in the shop. So I did that on Monday, March 7th. And you know, I just celebrated a year of the podcast, and so much has changed in that year that I'm already anticipating how much fun it will be to look back and say, boy, remember this was when I started my Etsy shop last year. Gosh. So I am hoping for wild success. Of course, I'll be very happy with whatever happens. So once the shop was open, then things just really, really began to roll. I spent quite a while ordering business cards. Do you know how many different types of business cards there are? And I'm a Libra. It's impossible for us to choose things. I'm working on a mission statement, and it's going to have to include that I want to celebrate the beauty of everything, and I want to help crocheters be able to celebrate the beauty in their handcrafts. So I have been really enjoying thinking about it, thinking about things I have to organize, things I have to order, things I have to do, things I have to remember, things I have to don't forget. And I do have, thankfully, I have a 3-day weekend. This is just one of my random 3-day weekends that I have sprinkled through the year. I like to have at least one long weekend a month. it really does make a big difference to me. It gives me something to look forward to. And the main things I wanted to do this weekend is to finish joining the blanket. And then I wanted to make 20 sets of items to put on the Etsy shop. And then photo and upload 10 of those, because the way you get more traffic to your site is by adding, it's like it bumps you up in the rotation of what's being seen, like new items. So I'm going to try to get 10 items loaded tomorrow, and then release like 2 or 3 every few days to keep me hopefully in the rotation. And this is my other bullet journal list of all the little tasks that I have to do, and there are a million. I ran out of room, so I figured that was enough. And then today I've just started a few things. I got a new pen. This is a Sakura glaze pen. You see, it started off and I thought, okay, it's just a jelly pen. But then once it got rolling, it is very, very wet. Very wet on the page. To the point that I can feel the letters sitting up. All right, also in my fauxmidori is my Lister's Got a List. And I think last weekend I had sadly not printed out my list of challenges to, it's just horrible, just horrible. So I did catch up, and I was really happy to do that. The challenge for the 3rd was best motivational quotes, and I'm going to share them with you just because you may find something that really strikes a chord with you. And this is from Beverly Seals, who was an opera singer. She may still be, I don't know. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you're doomed if you don't try. Good one. Confucius, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Yes, these all have a theme. Thomas Harris, scars remind us the past is real. I like that because, I like that one anyway. Obviously, that's why I chose them. This is by Esther Harrison. What if I fail? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? And if we wait until we are ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. That's from Lemony Snicket. It takes as much energy to wish as it does to plan. Eleanor Roosevelt. Walt Disney, who is one of my favorite people of the past. I think he may have had a rather abrasive personality. But can you imagine? He looked out on a Florida swamp and he saw Disney World. I don't have that kind of vision. And he said, the way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Okay. And then there's Just Do It by Nike and Jump. I watched a little snippet of a program from Steve Harvey where he was talking about you have to jump. You'll never get where you want to be if you don't jump. And of course, Van Halen. And so these are the rest of my pages in my Lister's Got a List book. I am always, as always, I love it. I love the way it makes me think. And for these headers, if you're wondering, I just, when I printed out my challenges, it comes on a big sheet of paper, and so I just saved the picture headers and made stickers of them. So that was fun. So that is my fauxmidori Traveler's Notebook, and this is my journal, and it continues to give me great happiness. So they say that, jeepers, yeah, they do say that something is the sincerest form of flattery. Imitation, thank you. Sorry. brain fire. So I'm going to try to attempt my own version of a MS.CENDOLIFE spread. I've talked to y'all about how much I enjoy the simplicity and the beauty of her diary pages that she keeps in a book like this. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. I'm going to stop the video here so that I can set it on fast forward or whatever, slow-mo, or I don't know, I got to figure that out too. And I've got my Statler pens. That is really cool that they designed that to give you a stand to have your pens right there at your fingertips. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to do a MS.CENDOLIFE type video. This is, does that show? Yeah, that shows you a lot better, huh? More light. This is before. All right. Out. Here's how the final spread looks. I'm pretty pleased with it. Probably I would have added some more stickers and washi and stuff like that, but I didn't. And I think I'm going to do the same thing next week, which is kind of doing MS.CENDOLIFE kind of diary kind of page thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you will give me a like and a thumbs up. And if you wonder why all of your podcasters say that to you, why they ask you to give us a like or thumbs up, YouTube uses that information to choose which videos get bumped up in the sorting rotation. So if I have 1 like, then a video that has 3 likes is going to be higher than me in the sorting rotation. So if somebody puts in crochet, then the videos with no likes and fewer subscribers are at the bottom, whereas the ones that have more subscribers and more likes are at the top. And so that's why we always ask, please like and subscribe if you aren't already. I think it's just ideal because I subscribe to many podcasts. I just get an email, or every time I go to YouTube, it pops up and lets me know who's put out a new video so that, I can make sure I stay caught up on everything. So, thanks for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you again next week. And until then, I wish you nothing but laughter and love.